but I am going to start recording now. One, I did add, oh, and let me share my screen.
All right, it's thundering and lightning.
All righty.
Where's my baby? Okay. She doesn't usually like
All right.
lightning.
So one, I did add your full length picture, your full length image on there.
Oh, let me see it. Let me see it.
Let me go to the actual web page.
Actually, and the bank is asking us for bios, so I am sending that picture.
So I put it on here. I can move it around. I didn't know where you think would want it.
Can you make it a little bigger?
Yes.
And over, I guess, to the left here in this area.
Here?
Left some?
That's left
yeah,
for me.
Somewhere over there.
So you want it over there. Okay. Let me make that note.
And then make her just a little taller and a little, more present. Okay, look at that. And then you can take her off the top, me looking, that little short picture. You can take that one away.
Okay. So I believe in the power of now.
Okay. Great. Oh, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. And then to the left a little bit.
That may require me to do a little bit more adjustments across the board.
Let's see what it looks like that. If you take me back into like the actual web page, just from that adjustment.
If I did that, I would probably want to push this, just as so you know, push this down as well. But let's take a look.
Okay. Because when I see that, it looks like I'm standing in the sky. And okay, let's see.
So I would either want to move this up, move this here to claim your consultation, or move this over so it's just you here and make this a whole rundown. What I mean by that is like this. So I would take this over here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were under there. Sorry, my dog was under my foot. I didn't see
okay.
it. Okay, let's see what you're doing.
So,
because I was thinking we would put me a little further over to the left.
Well, what I may have to do is some editing that's going to take a little bit longer.
Okay.
And what this would it would require me to, I have to create a whole nother field over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it would take a little bit longer than the time frame that it would eat into our time.
Okay, that's fine. Well, you see where the tall building to the left is with the point on it?
Yeah, you want to be right there.
Yeah, over more towards that and a little lower. And then you can bring up, we make the bank say yes to the left of the...
Where it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see what that looks like.
Well, that one I'll have to get back to you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. So that won't be a problem, but I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna save it. It is
And where's the phone number from? That 404-852. Is that a real number at the top?
Yeah. That is actually a Twilio number.
Okay, so in this black area, didn't I have ZB Anderson on my PowerPoint? Just in big letters. Didn't I have ZB Anderson? Yeah, that's the Larry Z. Yeah, can you put that up there?
Not a problem.
Okay, and that'll fill in that black area.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, I just noticed here I am standing in the sky, it looks like.
You standing on the city.
That might be too much standing on the city.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, so we can work that out. Looks good. Like.
All right. So, all right, I got that. How we have changed the verbiage to now. You tell me if this works or not. A small change to Z Anderson Realty as the realty. You can't do that.
I'm not realty. Z Anderson, mortgage loan consultant.
Okay. Done. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna change that right now.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure.
Oh, I see. Z Anderson Realty.
Right.
Okay.
And you said it should be mortgage consultant.
Mortgage loan consultant. Or it could be mortgage consultant. Let's go with mortgage consultant. GMA.
Oh, I no. See, I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses.
Hey, I hear you, consultant.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back through, like we've been testing and making sure that the automation is in place.
Okay.
So definitely and we changed the name of the funnels.
Okay.
So you have your lead funnel, which the goal from this funnel is to not really get involved.
It's just the initiation process, pretty much.
Right. This is like, okay, they came in, great. You can see where they are. You may reach out and call. They may book a call and you can get to know them, create a relationship. Great, cool. The goal is to get them to Flowify ASAP. How do we get them that quickly? You know what I'm saying? So whether, all right, they're ready to put an application in. And we still have to tweak these a little bit. But by the time they get right here and you say, okay, they're a refi, they drop. And when they drop here, it automatically goes to the buyer and refi funnel.
Okay.
That's the money funnel.
Okay.
That tile has automatically populated here and it's a whole new beast because they did the Flowify application. So they got a Flowify application. Now, at that point, they're going to get ready to know if they're going to Liberty Bank or they're going to get really the bank, whichever bank y'all using. I mean, it sounds like it'll be Liberty. Okay. And then the pre-qualification letter, pre-approval, underwriting, closed, and you're good to go. So if they have additional appointments to go over any information, they would jump over to here and so forth and so on.
So where you have buyer lead, I'm assuming that means a purchase, a home purchase?
Correct. What? I use buyer because I wanted to make it, because they would be coming from the lead funnel.
Right.
The lead funnel, purchaser, I could change that to buyer or purchaser. Which one do you prefer to use?
I prefer purchase. So we know it's either a purchase or a refinance. That's easy to follow. You hear that? Is it raining at your spot?
No.
Okay.
You raining over there?
You don't hear all that thunder and lightning?
I do not.
Wow. And then I thought previously we taught that there would be two different funnels, one for refinance and buy and purchase, but now you're putting them together.
Well, my thought is that we did, and I wanted to talk to you about it because I don't want to make it too complex and too convoluted because I'm saying you would have to be switching between three funnels.
But are they automatically gonna go to the correct funnel? Or is that a manual action I have to take to get them into one or the other?
Well, we are still ironing out connecting to Flowify.
Okay, and now since we're gonna be with the bank, that may be changing, so I don't know if
So right now with that, if y'all supposed to lock in with the bank, that's gonna be if we push out before you have all your paperwork and everything with the bank, it's gonna need to be a manual process.
Right, because I don't think the bank will give that kind of access to their.
It's not even that. I don't believe it's necessarily a thing of access to there. It's more so when it can be done. I think it should be able to be done a couple ways, and it's something we're ironing out now. Is that, let's say you set up an email with whatever, and you put in the subject, usually it's going to come back a certain way every time. Well, you can create a filter. That's that when that email comes over, it automatically shoots out to this place. When it does that, it can trigger another action.
Okay.
So, but the thing about it is I need to know what that is.
Okay.
And so if I have that information, then we should be able to work backwards to create a filter to hit the email, and probably more likely Zapier to hit the CRM to move the tile. And then when it moves the tile, it will be able to email them out their information. It will be able to do all the necessary steps across the board. And like I said, at a certain point, there may be some manual features in here that you want to do, just because although you'll know where they are. I don't really think you want to have 50 some odd people coming in and they just coming in. I mean,
that would be too much.
Well, it would, but you would need an assistant at that point. Like, I would hire you. I would find and train you a virtual assistant.
Okay.
That literally their job is to go. They would be in the lead funnel right here. Their job is to book a call, get them on the phone, set an appointment, make sure that they need everything, find out their goals, wants, desires. If they want to just work with the refi queen, then that's what they'll do. If they're looking to purchase, cool, they'll put them in, interested, not interested, a warm lead, and say, hey, you need to talk to the boss. What do you need? Set an appointment for you. You would know in your calendar where they are, and then get them an app. Hold on, get the app filled out. That's their goal, is get them an app filled out. At that point, you would then take over from here.
Okay.
Because you want the people who have an app, you have their soft pull credit score, that, okay, you set that appointment. Hey, let's talk about it. Where we at? What are your goals? What are we at? You can see the notes that they're talking about and move them over to, okay, we got you pre-qualified. Here's your pre-qual letter. Here's your pre-approval. This process is similar. Now, like I said.
1 second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes. But it pulled into Rocket. Huh? Okay. I thought it was 763. Well, he showed me how to take it off. He told me to change the monthly payment to 0. And are you looking in Rocket? Oh. That was with who? That was the original loan I was telling you about that we had. Lisa gave us that loan some time ago. Remember, she was having this. The other loan is not saved as a loan yet because they're AUS issued. So right now it's just in the stage of application. You can't see it. Okay. I'll take a screenshot of it so you can see it and I'll send it to you. Can you give me like 15 minutes? I'm just finishing up with Rob. Okay, let me just take a picture and I'll send it to you so you can start reviewing it, though. Okay, we can do that. Everything okay? Okay. I'm gonna send you a screenshot so you can see it. At least you'll see what, from my perspective, what I'm saying. Okay. And I'll call you as soon as we finish. Bye-bye. Sorry, Robert. Everybody, you see what I'm saying? How busy things are just bananas right now?
Look, it's okay. So the reverting back to your PowerPoint, do you
How come
want,
I can't see you?
why can't you see
Where are
me?
you?
I don't know. Can you see me?
Oh, okay. Here's the icon. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I'm sharing it.
I see you. You see me?
I see you. All right. So going back to, do you want to have a refi funnel and just a purchase funnel?
That's what I was thinking of. Like I said, on a refi, what happens? They tell us they're interested. They send us their credit information. I run it. I can say we got a good file. I don't have to send out a pre-approval or anything. At that point, I'm going straight to the bank to get this refinance deal. Where it's a purchase.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen. I wasn't listening. I'm gonna listen.
Okay.
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 Listening is key. And what we'll do is
just send Mr. Vito a screenshot right quick. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You wanted this or?
No, I can talk though while you.
No, what I'm doing is I'm just creating the first arm of this funnel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back to your PowerPoint. And then I'm gonna we'll create it tomorrow, and I'll probably send you a loom of it. Either I or Eliza will send you a loom of your refi funnel built out, so that will be in place, and then we'll go ahead and adjust some of the triggers so that if when they come from the lead funnel, that when they hit here and they fill the application out, that will jump to the refi funnel.
Okay, because at that point they will have indicated
that they want to refi or purchase.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so from there, like one, they indicate that they wanted to refi or purchase off top of the off the consult. I mean off the website.
Right.
So we already know where they at, but the one thing I don't want to do is bog you down with leads and your funnel looking like, well, where are all these people? Are these good leads, bad leads? We don't want to do that. I want to qualify them. This right here, the lead funnel is your qualifying funnel. So this is your BS. Okay.
A BS.
Yeah, the bullshit.
I mean, I know it. Okay.
The reason I say that is because you want to get through, like, the people who just say, "Oh, well, what's your interest rate you can get me?" and da 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 da. Okay, listen, I need to get you to the point where I got you to the feeling your qualification and saying you're ready.
Right.
That's what this first lead funnel is. You will take them seriously, but you don't need to invest any more than like 30 minutes.
Okay.
And when you book a call, great, yay, good job. But I'm glad you booked a call. But as the client, as the lead comes in, great. But are you ready? Are you serious? Are you moving forward? Because my goal is that when you're ready to turn it on, you might have 10 or 15, 20, 30 leads come in, but of that, 5 may only be ready to move forward.
Okay, pause right there. So, because you said you will give me between 1 and 5 a month.
Correct.
But so
No,
you're saying it's going to be a stack to get to the 1 to 5.
No. Okay. So 1 to 5 a month is what I'm committing to you before I send you a payment information.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Because here's the thing, this is a volume game, but my payment information is not going to change. If you come up and got 40 leads that came in, it doesn't, your payment to me does not change.
Okay.
That doesn't change at all. Okay.
Okay.
But the goal is, one, the first 1 to 5 come in, there may be some kinks that we may not have thought about. There may be some things they say, okay, I like it, but I want to adjust this, I want to adjust that. By the time 1 lead or 2 leads go through completely, we would have fixed all of those little kinks, because live sink or swim type operations is really great to me, because you get to see it and operate it and say, okay, well, no, it can't do this. This makes it good. It was good before. Let's make it better. You can always make something better.
Okay.
So like I said, but the goal behind this is, between the Facebook social engagement and automation, that along with everything else will have leads coming in consistently. So if you got 20 leads in a month, you can handle them, because they're going to get an appointment calendar link on your phone. You'll know I got a call at 1 and at 4 o'clock, or 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. I got a call, a consultation call, to clear them and see if where they at in their life. Like, what do they want to do?
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, but the goal is that you won't have to be prospecting.
Yeah.
You won't have to be looking and trying to find the business. The business is going to come to you, and you now have a system that can handle the business.
Gotcha.
While keeping you still in your sane mind. Just being honest. Like, prime example, the child care center, I put an ad out Sunday at 3:00 p.m. I received 15 leads for new employees by Monday at 3 p.m.
Wow.
So having that, and then all of them scheduled, they were sent a message to schedule, and they scheduled an appointment. Monday, I had 7 calls on Monday, and I had another one, like 8 calls on Tuesday.
Okay.
So, but what did I do? I didn't do anything. I just looked at my phone and said, it alerted me, hey, you got a call. You need to call this person at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 3. So it cut down all the responses and all the extra stuff. And I qualified them to see if that is necessary for moving forward or not.
Gotcha.
So that's what this will really get to handle for you. So if you say, Robert, turn it up. Now, okay, you could be getting 5, 10, 40 leads a month. But you can handle, they'd be like, how are you able to handle all these leads? How are you? I got a system. And I got an assistant. This is an assistant that's going to process. It will manage and make sure it's controlled through the process, so you're looking like you got your shit together.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I do cuss.
That's exactly how I want to look.
And so, but that's why going through these weekly is making sure we get it all right, because we are close.
Right.
Okay, we are very close.
Now, what about the articles you guys were going to be sending out, or the engagement stuff?
Well, the one thing is we had some engagement. We wanted to focus on making sure the funnels were right. And we also
Okay.
wanted to make sure that the triggers are in place. So we're going to fix we added the new funnel. We're going to make sure that that funnel for the refi is 100% correct, good to
Okay.
go. We're going to make sure that all of the campaigns, we had to go back through and edit those because it sounded more so as Big Mortgage Realty. We wanted to change that. So there's over, I think, like 30 or 40 emails that we're going back and tweaking and making sure that they're right.
Okay.
But they're going out every 2 or 3 days. So if a lead comes in, how the process will go, if a lead comes in and they book a call, they say, okay, let's talk about it. You know what? I don't know. I got to talk to my wife. Cool. They're still going to be in a campaign that is going to be sending them an email. It's going to say, hey, how's it going? Hey, all the prospecting that you were doing when we initially talked, you don't have to do that. So it's going to be moving forward without you, but in your best interest.
Gotcha.
So that's the reason why it is the structure that we're looking to fulfill. So you're not having to do the work. But the work is being done how you want it to be done.
Okay.
So that's the biggest piece. Like, you don't have to worry about, okay, so who I got to, you know that they got a link or they're using your, because I believe you have a calendar link here as well. Yeah. So like if you might be out in the town, okay, you might be anywhere, say, hey, listen, you want to talk about real estate? Cool. Go ahead and go to calendar.zbanderson.com. Book an appointment. We'll talk. And you can say, okay, well, I'm going to go on the 2nd and at 2 p.m. And oh, okay, cool. Well, I got my information right here and I'm looking for a refi. Now you can see this person at a gas station. Well, and we're going to make this a little more unique so we know. Let me see here. All right. And so now they just book an appointment.
Okay.
Okay, so, but I don't think it goes with you yet. It shouldn't. But here, this will be linked to your phone and your Google Calendar. Now we have me right here, ready to, on the 2nd, this is from me playing around with the trigger. But on the 2nd of July, we have an appointment that will trigger to you for 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you now will know, hey, I got a phone call. I need to be on the phone. I'm going to be on the phone with Robert. He wants to refi. Let's see what's going on. And at the same time, there will be an email sent to him for the survey.
Okay.
To answer those questions.
Before our meeting.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. So if there's, and I believe, was there homework that I needed additional questions for you? You need to give me some additional questions for a refi that you really want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that's what my son did. I think him deleting my notes was my issue. So the refi questions and some purchasing questions so we can craft it to your style.
Okay.
Get me those.
Okay.
Those will go out after the calendar is booked. I mean, I'm sorry, before the calendar date goes out. So like if they have a calendar date and you can say, I don't want to have anyone, we can structure your calendar. No one can book inside of 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So if it's today, it's the 30th. No one can book right now the 1st.
Right.
Okay. But what they can do is they can book on the 2nd. And then on the 1st, they'll get an email saying, in lieu of our call, before our call happens on the 2nd, please take this quick 2-minute survey for your refinance. And then what will happen is as you come here to the conversations, let's go. Is nothing to do right. But in context, we'll have Robert Hillside, right? Came in, and here under information, additional information, you will have that information already filled out. You'll know that information.
Okay.
You also will be alerted after they finish the survey.
Okay.
So you'll get a text or an email and say Robert Hillside has finished the survey and is ready for the meeting tomorrow. So now you can take your time to come in and say, okay, Robert Hillside wants to fit a $200,000 house, refi, and believes he has a score of 700 credit score.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now when you get on the phone, it's a warmer conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have managed through and got Robert Hillside here and say, okay, we know you want this. So are you ready to move forward, Robert? And you say, yes, I am. Say, okay, cool. Well, look, I'm going to send you to, as you drag the, either you can drag it over or we'll have something in place saying, look, 30 minutes after this call, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could plan the call so that it's going to be a 30-minute call. And you say you should if the call was set for 2:00, at 2:30, we'll set a trigger that will go off, which will be an application link, if possible. I don't know with the new bank of what will go to that Robert Hillside.
Okay.
So, hey, look, it's 2:30. You should be getting an email in about 2 minutes about setting up and clicking the link for it. So go ahead and sign up, and that will be your application, a link to your application to go in and fill out your application to start the process.
Okay.
So that's done. You're good. Now, once they filled out that application, it comes here to the refi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, guess what? That client is one. That is a perfect funnel that you want to have going through. That is an easy process, one-day process. You're good. They now are in the refi, and we're going to use the buyer funnel as an example, but that would be the refi funnel.
Right.
And they come in here, and guess what? They're right here in the pre-qualification.
Okay.
Because they already got the application done.
Mm-hmm.
So now you will be sending them out a pre-qualification letter. Or no?
Well, if they have the application done, meaning they are intended to move forward, if it's a refi, then based off of what they tell me, if I have all the information in the application, I'm getting ready to take that package to the bank because it's a refi. It's none of that other hemming and hawing.
Hold on. What I'm saying is that I didn't listen. So when we finish your refi funnel out, they would go directly to
refi and start that process.
There you go. I was using the buyer funnel as an example. Gotcha.
Okay.
So they would go to package going to bank.
Right.
Okay. They ready to upload, or do they need to send you documentation at this time if it's a refi?
Yeah, I would be getting their last two banks. Let me backtrack that. So our system now is, before we do a pre-qualification, pre-approval, we ask the client to send us their last two bank statements, last two pay stubs. That's the last two pay statements, last two bank stubs, and we compare that with their credit bureau to see their debt to income. That's the trigger right there for us. If it's a purchase, it goes to pre-approval. If it's a refi, I send it to the bank and we start the process to do the refi.
Okay. So that's what I mean by we'll build that funnel out. And then when they come in, they can get, if they're ready to fill out the application from the lead funnel, then they can get that email or a form that will say, hey, they now are going to go into this and they say form sent out. They need to upload, it can have a description. Please upload your, it could be a survey as well. Say upload your last 2 bank statements, upload your documentation, and we are now sending this off to the bank to make sure that you get to go ahead and move forward with the refi. Done. You
Right.
get that, you'll get an email with those 4 pieces of documentation.
Okay, and just hold that pause on that because again, I'm not 100% how we're gonna do this with the bank.
No,
Could I
what I'm
also
saying
send
is,
an email?
what I'm saying is this part doesn't involve the bank.
Right, but I'm saying, let's say if they say, well, we're not using Florify anymore, can I have an outgoing email to say, please send me your last 2 bank statements, your last 2?
I wouldn't
pay stub.
even like this would be a form we would create, or a survey we would create for you.
Oh, it could be attached into your CRM.
Yes.
Gotcha.
No, not my
Okay.
CRM, your CRM.
I have to see if I can do that because that's like
No,
a
no, no,
third
no, no, no.
party.
This right here is your CRM.
Right, but you are a third party.
And so you got to see if you can do that. I don't know if you
Right.
can do that. You got to find that out. But what I
Yeah.
do know is that if you did create a if you said we can do that and you can retain, it's the same thing as an email.
Right.
Okay. And so they come here, and if you would come to submissions, submissions will have the documents right here that you can download. And they also can be attached in an email to you.
Great.
So you'll get an email saying, hey, they uploaded the last 2 bank statements and the last 2 check stubs.
Or seeing it also could be your last 2 federal taxes. That's why I have to find out proprietary. Could we do that too?
If you can receive it here on this information.
Yeah.
I get it. So that's another homework assignment for you.
Right.
Okay. If not, they need to email it to you directly, and then we can have them send out a message to say, please email your last 2 bank statements and check stubs or tax returns to this secure email.
Right.
Okay. So that's on you to find out. And the great part is we got this recording so we can review and double check and make sure.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the refinance questions, the purchasing questions. Find out about the CRM document.
Uploading financial data.
Yeah. And you know what? I kind of like Robert, because we're not doing this currently on our refis, but perhaps some kind of, like you have a pre-approval letter, maybe I can send out some communication to the borrower to say, hey, you passed this, you're now headed to underwriting, something to that effect on my refinances.
If you have a moment, draft some language up and we can put that in an email to them.
Yeah, that's what
it'll be scripted. It will say it will be the same every time, and it's gonna have their first and last name. Hey, congratulations, you're on your fast track plan for getting your refi done. We are about 2 steps away. Let's go. Book your update call here.
Right.
And move forward.
Okay. I got some homework then.
You got some homework, baby.
Yes, I got some homework.
And so I'll be honest, once that homework is in and we know what we can do, then it'll make it easier for us to go ahead and truly finish out your funnels.
Okay.
Once we finish out your funnels, then I'm gonna probably have some a writer do some updates and send you some options.
Okay.
To use for your profiles on LinkedIn, for some other things, just some blurbs and opening statements that you can use to really draft out who you are.
Yes.
To sell additionally.
Yes. Okay.
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 And then this way you can upload that, get all your socials in line and moving towards one particular flow.
Okay.
And then you'll have a couple websites like your calendar.zbanderson. You will have, we will need to upload that and add that to Google. So you'll work off of Google.
Okay.
ZB Anderson will use the Google platform.
Meaning I will have a separate Google account for ZB Anderson.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And so that will come into play. Not doing it right now. They're going to charge about, I think, either $35 or $70 for that for the year.
Okay.
And so, but we don't need to do that right now. But getting everything moving forward, and once we have your articles in place, we'll have your script, your engagement script. So the format will be an engagement script, which will be your socials, all your links collectively, along with additional articles underneath.
Okay, I did get that a calendar appointment.
Okay, it came to see. We already got it linked. So
I see.
If you wanted to right now, you could give that out, and it will be in your phone.
Really?
Yeah. So you can say, no, just look. You want to look, and it will be so crucial for you. You're gonna tell everybody. Go to calendar.zbanderson.com. I can't. Don't. We're not gonna make anything on the fly.
Let me ask you this. So this phone number 404-882-5256. Can you point that phone number to my personal cell phone number?
I thought it is.
No, this is my work cell phone number.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And like on the weekends and stuff, I'm not as engaged with this work one after 2:00 on Saturday. I try to put this one down and detach, but my personal cell phone, as long as you can't see it anywhere. See, that's my personal cell phone number, but this text just came in on the work cell phone number.
What's your personal cell number?
Down here at the bottom, right there where you're pointing. Yeah.
What number do you want it to go to?
The 678. But that's for, I'm talking about for the I just got a calendar text reminder.
Right.
On this work phone number, which is 478-239-3801.
Okay. Hold on one second. I just gotta make sure I'm not losing my mind.
But that number is gonna be masked, right? Like I want that number to stay, but I wanted to forward. Oh, okay.
No. So the way that where did the phone number go? There we go. So we have 83. Where's the? That don't make any sense.
882-5256.
Right, that's not there. Okay, so I gotta backtrack that number. Because that number's not showing up.
It's hidden somewhere?
No, I'm not 100% sure, but I will find it shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but what I will do is I will backtrack that number. If there is a larger problem, here we go. Okay. So what do you want to have happen? Talk to me about that. When that 404-882-5256 number is called, you wanted to call what phone number?
678-520-1105.
Okay. That should happen right now.
But it should text that number too, and it's texting my work cell phone number.
Okay. So if I text right now 404 882 5256.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like live, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh. Hi. All right. So
Okay, now that just appeared on the screen. Hi, message from Robert, Google Chrome.
what number did that message you?
I haven't gotten a text yet. Let's see. I'm checking both phones. And I haven't gotten a text on either one of the phones. But I did see a Google Chrome alert on my computer that says hi something. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna backtrace it and make sure that the data flow is correct.
Okay. Yeah, if you send it to my personal cell phone, I can see it and get it in real time. The other one, I'm just after hours and stuff. I'm checked out from that other phone.
No, I get it 100%. So, like I said, my goal will be to backtrace this in the phone number and make sure that it is coming through clearly.
Okay.
And so that there's no, like I said, it goes to your phone, your personal phone. And your personal phone is a 678. What's the host your personal phone?
520-1105.
Okay. So I'll make sure that the phone number is, and if I have made a glitch, what we'll do is I'll probably get you a new number.
Okay.
If I have to, and then that way we'll change that across the board for everywhere else.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll make sure that that is running effectively, and so we'll be able to make, like I said, everything will sing harmoniously throughout the process.
Okay. Now, Robert, you still have my PowerPoint, right?
I do.
Can we go to the PowerPoint?
We can.
Okay. I just wanted to see. Yeah. So you see how me and then we make the bank say yes and then claim you're free. So just from the size of make me.
You want to be right here like this.
Yeah, I want to be pronounced. I don't want to be a little tiny me, but I want to be like you
No
see
problem.
me.
Oh,
Not like
no
I'm in the background, but like.
No problem.
Okay.
No, I'm listening. I gotta listen.
That's all I got.
But you gotta. If anything I learned in life, you gotta listen. And
yeah.
I didn't listen, and I apologize for that. Now I will say this: the purchase refi, today's rates, loan options about.
We don't necessarily have to have that.
My thought is I don't want it. My goal is that anyone who comes here is going to know that they want to know about purchasing a refi, and they want to be clearly separated between purchase or refi and then moving forward.
So how would somebody say get to my testimonials?
The testimonials is going to come more so in your everyday advertisement and your social media.
Okay.
You understand why?
I'll listen.
Okay. Well, the reason why is this. What you want to do is we want to have them not really, I want to be singular focused on two things. Either a purchase or a refi.
Okay.
And I want them to know who you are, purchase, refi, how to call you, and they can get a consultation for free.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the song we gonna sing. That's it. I don't want to overly muddy the waters. I'm gonna be real clear. If you're coming to do a purchase or a refi, you clearly know this is what you want to do.
Okay, well thanks for clarifying that, because
Yeah.
I was thinking this was a full-blown website.
This is,
Okay.
but see, here's the thing. You know, I'm a straight liquor drinker. Okay. Or I'm a straight wine drinker.
Oh, okay.
But the thing about it is that it allows you, because like people can get lost on a website.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is get in, get out. I got
no, the goal is to get in to you to book a call.
Okay.
From booking the call, you can clear them and qualify them to say they're about business or they on some BS.
Okay.
Not wasting your time. Like, nope, next, nope, next, nope, next, nope, next. You're gonna keep going to say, whoa, we like you. Next, next, next. We like you. And because it's a volume game. I mean, there's a I don't even know how many people are on social media anymore.
I know.
And so it's like, why waste your time with trying to get every person the way you want them to be? Like, you ain't ready? Don't worry about it. Next.
Okay.
So I want to have, you know, once you say, hey, look, turn it on. I want to have 15, 20, 30, 50 people coming to your site signing up. Like 200, my goal is 200 people to hit your site to sign up. 10% of them want to move forward.
Okay.
And of those 10%, 50% put in an application. So that's saying you're getting 10 loans done a month.
Beautiful.
Right. And you start saying, and after 2 months of doing 10 a month, you're gonna be like, nah, we the truth. Yes, we good. I'm good. It's scalable, it's consistent. 10 loans a month, you pumping through. You don't have no problems at that point. You're gonna keep doing. You may see a up and down ebb and flow trend. You may do 8 and 9, but 10.
Dude, if I'm doing 10 loans a month, I'm living my life like it's golden. Okay.
But that's the goal, because the thing about it is there's enough people out here buying houses to do that and refining to do that.
Mm-hmm.
10 is not a a big number. But that means also you got to whittle down the numbers. You got to say, okay, that means you may have 200 people a day to sign up. But how do you clear 200 people a day?
That's a lot.
But you got the system.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to manage them through to say, okay, you may have 10 calls a day that people have now qualified for. Okay, cool, I can deal with that. But you may have filtered through 40.
Right.
That's where, go ahead.
I was just going to say, for me, if it happens to start coming in like that, I just have to set the right expectations with the borrowers to say, hey, I can get back to you on such and such day, you know, because there are things you have to do in sitting down to find out what someone's goals are. I can't say, and then all the other stuff that's going on around you, you know, that's why I want to make sure I'm putting in the right expectations or staggering it out enough where everybody feels like they're getting.
By the time me and you are on the same page on a couple things, okay? Mm-hmm. By the time we get to the point of turning it on, we have went through 1 or 2 people, and you say you're comfortable with the system. You even will go in the system yourself. And once you're doing that, you will be able to say, okay, I can handle more folks, or I'm cool with, 6 people a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. And that won't be a problem. And it'll be in your control.
Okay.
Yeah. So the goal, like I said, my goal is to get you 1 to 5 qualified people that you say I can push them through. We good. I can push them through.
Okay.
And from there, we'll see how else it manifests out.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds great.
So you got your homework. I got mine.
Yes. When is our next meeting?
We're going to just go ahead and jump on there and plan for next Tuesday. You like Tuesday. I'm sorry I took Tuesday up.
Okay. See, how do I get back to your calendar?
The calendar.bullmike.com.
What I will do is I will try to knock these questions out and have this back to you tomorrow before the day is over.
And here's the thing. You may go through it and you say, you know what? We could be in and have to change it. The great part about this is the form is a live form. What I mean by a live form is that it now, you now have the ability to change it on the fly. So let's say you said, all right,
right.
I want to add in 4 more questions because I keep having to repeat the same question. We can change that and then boom, it's already changed on the next person who comes through.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. So that's it. So you got homework. I got homework. We're gonna do some work. I got some more work to finish up.
Okay.
And we're gonna go from here.
Sounds like a plan, sir. I appreciate. Okay, so no slot available. Oh, we into next month on your calendar. And oh, wait, are you working the day after the 4th of July? Well, we celebrate on the 5th. Are you working that Tuesday the 6th?
Yeah, I'm working Monday too.
How can we make just this a recurring call every Tuesday? Is that possible?
We can. I would have to go in and probably book it, but I mean you can go in literally and book 2 Tuesdays in advance, but I know this is your Tuesday. Your Tuesday is 7:30 Tuesday. I'll make sure that I don't have nobody else there.
Okay, well I just booked it for next Tuesday.
Okay.
So we are good. That being said, this was another good meeting. I'm excited. Let's get the ball rolling. And
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, sir.
In recording now.